Alright, so watch this video and I'll show you how to get some leads for whatever it is you do. If you offer marketing services, if you offer SEO or like copywriting, right? I like typically trying to power partner with clients that are already servicing the clients that I want to serve, and I'm not necessarily competing. I just add value and I complement whatever it is that they offer. Why? Because they're more likely to promote you to their list. They already have people that know, like, and trust them, so they can just plug you right in. Some of the easiest wins that I've ever gotten were for like other marketing agencies and or other kind of clients that were producing the clients that I wanted to work with. So let me show you the manual way to do this, and I'll show you an easy way that you can kind of make this more automated, save you a bunch of time. So this is kind of what I would do. You can use a site like Yelp. I'm an advocate of using these directories because they already kind of promote the clients that you want, for the most part. Not everywhere, but these people they already kind of have their own momentum, they have money, and so on and so forth. So I like going after, let's say I went after something like, let's see here, I'll look at professional services. You can click on this see more thing, and if I can't find it this way, I'll show you an easier way to find it. But I would click on something like, if you scroll down when you do this, you can see all the categories in that one, kind of the subcategories of that category. So marketing would be one. They might have more subcategories to this. Professional services, marketing. Let's see if there are any more kind of subcategories. Nope. But what then you could do is search for more marketing. And you see these little ad deals? Basically what you can do is just kind of reach out, click on these ads, and basically, let me see here, open a new tab. What you could do is you can go after folks that are already kind of promoting, and you can see their websites. You can click from here. When you first do this, you can disable the notification of whether or not you want to leave the Yelp environment or whatever. I think they do this in other directories as well. But then you can go, start hunting, looking for contact details, right? See whether or not you can get in touch with somebody, either using their form, right? Name, email, phone number. Send us, use that right there. But sometimes these things have, email addresses somewhere, and that's sort of the tricky part. You can either visit the site and contact them this way. This is just fine. But if you wanted to spend just a little bit more time hunting for contact details, you can do that too. Now, this obviously takes a great deal of time and effort and organizational skills. So one of the things you can do is, start banging away at this, and then just, open up like a spreadsheet on Microsoft or Google Docs and start entering all the details of this client, or have somebody else do that for you. You can probably do something like this using sort of like a scraper service, right? Like a Fiverr deal or Get Software that scrapes this sort of stuff. But you got to compile the information, and then you have to kind of go through and manually start emailing these folks and or cold calling if that's what you want to do. Now, I personally am good at cold calling, but I hate it. And I don't like anything I can do to warm them up and or keep them from slamming the phone on my ear is definitely what I'm raising my hand and I'm all for and about. But you can do kind of whatever you want. But if you did this, look at this here. You have all of these are potential power partners that you're not competing with. You're just asking them whether or not you can add value and service to them, and you can do this all down the list. Now, I don't know how long it would take you to get through one page of this stuff and keep it organized so that you know who and what and why you followed up with these people. But one of the tools that I just came across that I absolutely love, that I recommend you check out and scoop up before it goes to like a monthly plan. That right now it's on a one-off deal. You need to upgrade once, right? You'll spend about roughly $100 to do this. I'm going to put that out there for a warning. But let's say I wanted to do the same thing here, marketing services, right, and start power partnering with these folks. I already got some things started in here because I was just playing around with this thing. But I set up marketing agencies and like web developers, people that I could power partner with. So what I could do is in this tool, ScopeLeads is the name of the thing. Click on new search, and they got all of these little cool metric deals that you can sort by. So if the website is not ranking in SEO, you can use that. In fact, you can use any one of these, but for a copywriter or a marketing strategist going to add an add-on sort of service, none of this sort of stuff matters. So what I'm going to show you how to use it for is kind of repurposing. I love breaking a system because I'm not looking to do SEO or any of that stuff for them. I'm not going to be like their add-on sort of guy. I want to work with marketing agencies and power partner with them. So but I wanted to show you and highlight what you can do. So even if you offer and or know how to offer these services or pawn off sort of leads to people that are looking for this that didn't get a chance to do this, you can basically pawn off these sort of leads to folks and do some legwork for them using this sort of tool. But the way that I'm going to show you is kind of a repurposed deal. So basically, if you want to power partner with somebody who has no SEO or social media stuff, you just use any one of these. People who aren't using AdWords, look at that, that's pretty powerful stuff. People who don't have a website, people who don't have video or mobile, their website's not mobile friendly. I'm just going to go ahead and use this SEO lacking thing because that's kind of straightforward. And then what you do is I'm going to start my keyword with marketing, right? And I'm going to do it in Brooklyn like you saw in the video there. I'm just going to click on the right one over here and click next. And you got some choices here. I don't want to go through that because I just kind of want to breeze you through it. So what I just did was select marketing agencies and web developers. When I click down on that, you can see it's doing this sort of like search thing. It'll give you a status update, and when it's complete, it'll say complete. So when I click on this, it gives me the amount of results or leads that it served up based on that criteria. Again, I don't know exactly how this magic works, but it does. And then it even lists out the emails. So I wanted this to only give me the results with the emails. You can also have it sort and give you the data with the results that don't have emails. But since I want to keep track of who's who I've emailed when they've opened it, I upgraded so I can actually send out, if and when somebody opens something, it notifies me. And then it also, I can have it automatically send out another sequenced email that says, I know you opened it or whatever, or a follow-up sequence up to a few times. I'm not too sure what the limitation is and what those changes will be. But the beauty of that is that not only do you not have to keep track of when they open it, you can automatically have follow-up set up to chase them and touch base with them again and again. And it's proven that frequency is the key to getting through to some of these folks. And if you automatically have this stuff dialed in, as well as a little link to be compliant with unsubscribes, which you can't do if you send them an automatic, your own email from your own, with your own efforts. There's no little unsubscribe deal you can have. They have to actually manually respond to you until you don't ever email me again. And that's hard to keep track of. This stuff keeps track of all of that, which is pretty awesome. And if you think about how many agencies there are in the entire United States, or wherever the hell you're at, wherever this thing is served, it's pretty freaking amazing because you can do this in any vertical and do it anytime. So you can basically knock out lead prospecting yourself every day. Let's say you wanted to target anywhere from 20 to 100 people. That would normally take you an entire day to do something like that. 20 people for me would at least take me at least about 2 to 3 hours because I'd have to make sure I find all the data that I wanted, and then I'd have to send those things out piece by piece. So instead, what I did is I set up an automatic video deal, sort of like this one here, that goes out. The link that they click on will be like, hey, this is what I could do for you sort of thing. This is how much it'll cost, and this is what you got to do next. Let's talk. We can talk pricing, talk rates, and see how we can best work with each other. And I got to tell you, I've done this in the past when I needed to make a great deal of money, and it has worked without using this software. So this software just cut out a whole shitload of time and effort and energy that I used to otherwise be a little bit more sporadic and sort of rough and wild with. This kind of makes it nice, neat, and perfect. And if you look at this, some of these emails have these little drop down things, so it actually pulls up all the emails that it could find on that site for that particular prospect. That's just badass. That's just amazing. Anyway, uh, I'm putting the link to the software down here somewhere. You can find it somewhere around here. And I highly recommend you get it however you can. And yeah, that's my notification. I hope you dug it. I hope if even if you don't get this, I hope you found use and value out of how you can prospect, possibly for yourself, and getting leads for whatever the hell it is you do, and go out there and make that paper. All right. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.